Greetings, gang. Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, HV3. Thank you, man. Thank you, Medicine. Thank you, Tanaya. Hey, Scott. Hey, Chino. Hey, Peace and Positivity. Hey, gang. Thank you for the super chat, HV3 already. Already, gang, gang. Do you gang gang? I'll be outside with my gang gang. All right, gang. So look, this is the rules tonight. I'm low key tipsy. All right, and I don't know how long we're gonna be on here. So, we're gonna do a quick energy check in, see what's going on with you guys, and then we are out of here. All right, gang. So y'all gonna have to be patient with your girl tonight. It's my celebration, so you already know I'm tipsy, and I really don't give a fuck. I've been trying to get back to everybody all day. I really love and appreciate all of you guys for donating to my Cash App, donating to my PayPal for my birthday, all the gifts that I've received so far. I want to open them right now and give you guys a shout out. And we're going to do our regular spiel, okay? Okay, so first thing, I want to thank my good sis, My Moon. Okay, she got me a video game I always wanted to play. Part 6 to the Far Cry series. So you already know the geek in me is amped for that. Thank you for the super chat, Lindy. I appreciate you. So shout out to My Moon. Okay, now let me get the other ones. I didn't want to open them till I was on live with you guys. Shout out to Tiff. She got me a gift too. Let's see who this is from. Shout out to, oh, they didn't put their name. Dang, whoever got me the picture of the unicorn, thank you. Your name's not here, so I can't. Let me make sure. Yeah, your name's not here, so I can't properly thank you. But if you got me a picture of a unicorn, thank you for the super chat. Who was that? I didn't even see it. Chino! Chino! Thank you for the super chat, love. Good grief. Y'all trying to get me all in my feels tonight. So thank you for this beautiful picture of the unicorn. I'm not going to show it because you know the enemy be lurking on my shit. Thank you for the super chat tonight. Oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet. I appreciate you guys so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get the next one. You already know I'm like cheesing from ear to ear over here. Oh my God. Who is this? Share Bounty CB. Thank you, CB, for getting me the Illuminated Tarot. The Gold Tarot. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. I love you guys. I appreciate you so much. Rocking with me all these years with my little crazy self. I love you guys. Y'all like extended family in this bitch. Yeah, I'm so loved. And I'm so blessed to have all you guys show up for me every week as I show up for you guys. We show up with each other. And I appreciate you guys. I don't take your kindness and your all the good things. I don't take it lightly. I don't take you lightly. Man, I'm overjoyed, overwhelmed with love this season. And I just appreciate you guys. I don't want to get all emotional because you already know I am emotional. All right. Oh, Lord. Okay. Because I'm already about to cry. Okay. Tighten up, Ori. Tighten up. All right, gang. So, let's just jump into the cards. I'm already long-winded. I'm surprised y'all here. Like, it's New Year's almost for some of y'all somewhere. Oh, I know in Australia it is. Thank you, Lynn Lou. Thank everybody. Everybody. I love you guys. Oh my God. I just do. Okay, come on. What do we have for the collective, please, Spirit? Oh, it's 16 minutes. Okay. Oh, yeah, because it's 8:45 here. You working tonight? That's right, Chino. Get the bag. We got to go to EDC. No? Get the bag, Chino. And we got to go to Comic-Con. So you got to get that bag, Chino. You got to run it up. Oh, fuck me. The overall energy is the Three of Cups in reverse. Look, we're going to just read it. Right. What is this Three of Cups in reverse, please? Star. Oh, my God. Okay, so, gang. You've come along, you've healed a lot of aspects of your life, and there's just people who are not happy for you. Major Arcana, the Star in the upright position here. Three of Cups in reverse. You've got some people around you who are just not happy that you are healing. These could have been people who benefited from you not being in healing energy, because maybe they were you're easier to manipulate, or maybe they could bring you the latest gossip or the tea or whatever like that. But now that you are in this healing space or on your healing journey, people don't know how to connect with you anymore. And it could even be you, gang. You don't resonate with the same crowd anymore, with the same energy anymore, because the healing path that you've been on is just showing you where you begin and certain connections and relationships in your life end, okay? But with the Major Arcana representing you tonight, this lets me know that you have been doing the necessary work to feel better, and you could just be like trying to feel better physically, you know, or you could just be shining in a way. It just really has a group of people upset. I mean, that's what happens though, because you have to, you know, with elevation comes separation, so that's like natural. Maybe you've just outgrown some people, or you know, it is what it is. Let's clarify this. I was gonna go live on TikTok, but I would have been wilding. Y'all wouldn't have been able to handle me, okay? You can't handle me on TikTok, gang. I think y'all ready for TikTok Ori. Because over there, I can play whatever songs I want. I'll be singing and dancing all on the camera. I don't even know how Tanaya and HP3 stuck with me that night. Show me this. Three of Cups in reverse, Star. Five of Cups. You don't care. Five of Cups in reverse. You like, so what? If they don't want to celebrate my healing, you don't care. You're not in your feelings about it. Five of Cups in reverse points back to the Four of Cups. So you could care. Hey, Sunflower. You could really care less. You know, it's just like, look, major changes are happening in your life. You're blossoming. You're healing. You're feeling better about certain aspects of yourself. And it doesn't matter if people outside of you agree with it or they don't agree with it. It's not their journey. And I feel like there's no hard feelings for you. There's no guilt. Hey, Red. There's no guilt. You don't feel any shame either. You're just like happy that you are starting to feel better. And this could just be causing people to kind of like maybe look at you strange, maybe evil eye you, maybe talk under their breath about you. Like, who does the collective think they are? I never seen inside a collective before. Oh well, what do we have? Yeah, Queen of Cups in the upright. You've made peace here. Two of Swords in reverse. You've made peace here with not being accepted too, with the Three of Cups in reverse. You don't care to be accepted. Some of you guys don't even care to be included. It's fine if you are, but if you're not, I just feel like you could be in this space, gang, with the Five of Cups in reverse, where there's just like no hard feelings. It like you're just letting it be what it be. And I don't think it's coming from a place of malice with the Queen of Cups. I just feel like with this Two of Swords in reverse, you just made up your mind to just be happy no matter what's happening around you. And it's just got some people and their feelings about it. Oh well. Okay, what do we have for the collective, please? The Sun in the upright position. Yeah, gang. You choosing happiness. You choosing, I feel like a lot of you guys are choosing your mental health too over this shit. Anybody that comes in and kind of like tries to make you be in the Two of Swords, all confused and stressed out, you're not taking that in. These are people from your past. I didn't even see this card flew out behind the Five of Cups. You got the Six of Cups in reverse. So it could be even people from your past. They don't know how to connect to you anymore. They don't know how to like make you feel sorry for them or something. I don't know. But I just feel like you're moving past the past. And you're doing something to feel better about yourself here. Show me this Six of Cups, please, Spirit. I just want to let you know that everything is going to be okay. I'm hearing that very strongly. Everything's going to be okay. So that could be significant. Maybe somebody needed to hear that. Show me this Six of Cups, please, Spirit. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're focused. You're too focused to even care about what's going on behind you. You're focused. You're working hard. Yeah, you could be connecting to spirit even more. Hierophant in the upright position. God got you. Spirit got you if nobody else do. So, hey, Lily Cat. So it's like you just working hard, and you need to know that spirit sees all your efforts. You could be in a weird space here with all the cups energy and how they're coming out. Yes, spirit sees the work that you're putting in. The divine sees the work that you're putting in. And just keep pushing. Just keep doing the work. It's going to pay off. Okay? Show me this, please. Hey, Raina. You got the Star coming out again after tarot. So I'm just gonna prepare you right now. You're gonna slip up a little bit. All right, the way the Star came out in the after tarot, it might not be bad. It just might be like maybe you like accidentally do some shit you said you wasn't gonna do no more, but then you quickly get back on track. Yeah, you quickly get back on track. But also too, you need to stop beating yourself up for the mistakes you made when you weren't on your healing journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta let that go. Yeah, you gotta let that go because that's gonna make you sad. Stop thinking about, oh, I should have did this, I could have did that. It's over, it's done. You can't go back and change that. Focus on the now. Be present. Be in the now. You're doing the work now. Hierophant, Eight of Pentacles. We all fall short sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not perfect. We're not machines. We're human beings with emotions and thoughts and all the things. And sometimes we can kind of slip up a little bit on our healing journey. But then what matters is that you get right back on. And I feel like you are with the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys might be a little bit too hard on yourself as well. You're striving for perfection, and that's stressing you out. Yeah, Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You could be stressing your own self out trying to make sure every fucking thing is perfect. That's not life, baby. Everything ain't gonna always be perfect. We're gonna have our good days, and we're gonna have our some not so good days. But the point is that you get back on track, you know? Show me this, please. Yeah, this is the truth. Ace of Swords, because now you've got a clear vision of what made you fall off. I heard fall off the wagon. Maybe some of you guys are trying not to drink as much anymore, and sometimes things happen and you kind of fall off, but I feel like you're getting back on. Whatever the case is, it's like you're doing the work. Spirit sees the work, okay? So just kind of relax a little bit. Don't be so hard on yourself. But I mean, I kind of admire with the Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. I just kind of admire your discipline. I kind of admire your tenacity. But at the same time, with the Queen of Cups energy here, the stars, still extend compassion to yourself. Hey, T. Still, extend compassion to yourself. You can only do so much, you know? So don't try to overwhelm yourself either. Show me this, please. Yeah, see? Sun in the upright again. Yeah, gang. Don't worry. A brighter day is coming. Confirmation, Eight of Pentacles again. See, that's the thing. You doing the work, so stop worrying with this Nine of Swords here. You can only do so much, you know? Some of you guys are overachievers, and I'm not knocking you. It's like, but you overachieving to the point of Nine of Swords, stressing yourself out. That's never good. Because then when you do accomplish something, you ain't going to be able to enjoy it. Because you're going to be like, oh, I did that. Well, I better do this next thing. Because you got the Eight of Pentacles twice. It's okay to pause. You see how different these are? And the Eight of Pentacles in the traditional tarot, he's at the workbench. He's working. But in the after tarot, he's standing up admiring his masterpiece. So some of you guys need to stop, like, rushing to the next project. Like, stand back and look at what you've accomplished. Look at how far you've came. Look at what you've built up so far. And before you even go there, because your mind immediately goes to, yeah, but I fell off. Yeah, but I didn't get this. I didn't do this quarterly. Or it's something that you always tell yourself to rob yourself from your own fucking joy here. Because you've got the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. So you got to stop stealing your joy. Like, stop being like, yeah, I did accomplish that, but such and such wasn't perfect. This didn't happen. I fell off a little bit. Look, what are the results? The results is you accomplish the goal. Whatever you're building comes to completion. So just chill. Fall back on yourself. Like, stop doing that. Because then you're not going to be able to enjoy nothing. Nine of Cups in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse. And everybody around you could be so proud of you. See how far you've come, but you so hard on yourself. It's like ruining the mood. You know. Some of you guys can have Virgo highly aspected in your chart. The Eight of Pentacles here in the minor arcana represents Virgo. I mean, it could represent Capricorn too, but you know, this energy is an energy of being very prudent, and that's a a characteristic of Virgo. So you might have a Virgo moon or a Virgo sun or some shit like that, but definitely you too hard on yourself. And then this could make you hard on people around you, and that'll make you insufferable. I'm telling you what I know. You be too hard on yourself, you start doing that shit to other people, then it becomes insufferable to be around you. You don't want to do that. So stop and look at the things you've accomplished, appreciate them, be happy with those things, and then it'll start to like calm you down a bit with this Nine of Swords. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, because things are going to get better with the Sun twice. Yeah, things are about to get better, but you got to see it with the Ace of Swords. You may hold yourself to like exacting standards with that Eight of Pentacles twice. I get it though. I get it because, you know, sometimes it's easy to fall into that energy. It's very easy to do that. But with the Hierophant here, Spirit is telling you, like, you know, pause a little bit. Uh-oh. Shout out to the East Coast. What do we have for the collective, please? Soul Marie! Girl, I've been so worried about you. Where have you been? Not even like the lives, but I don't know, sis. I've been worried about you. What do we have for the collective, please? Thank you, Soul Marie. I appreciate you. No, you on point. It's tonight. Okay. You guys have the Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. So you're hoping to really just have this financial stability, security. I don't feel like this is coming from a space of greed. And let's talk about that for a second. Because we're spiritual beings, and sometimes people try to make us feel like we shouldn't want financial security. We shouldn't want money. We shouldn't want nice things. And this, that, and the third. That's not true. We need it even more so, okay? Because we need grounding around us, structure. We need provision. You know, we need stability. And I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles here, you're really stepping into that. Like, yo, it don't make me a bad person because I need financial security. The Queen of Pentacles is all about financial security. Thank you for the super chat, Soul Marie. Oh my God, you guys are so sweet. Oh my God. Dude, let me read. Thank you so much. Oh my God, I appreciate all of you. Oh my God. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overstimulated. I'm overstimulated, gang. All right. So with this Queen of Pentacles energy here, I love you, Soul Marie. Thank you. Whenever you're ready to book, you know I'm here, girl. I got you. I don't know if it's the ADD. I don't know. Wait. Or is it ADHD? See? I don't know. But yeah, I need to take a break. Because like I'm like overfilled with like joy and laughter, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm trying to do my job, gang. Let me do what I came here to do. It's okay. I'm happy. Okay. Thank you, Soul Marie. Y'all are so tried, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love. Like, y'all give me love, even not just tonight. All the years y'all be pouring into me. And I appreciate you guys. I'm trying not to be sentimental. But y'all know me. Y'all know. All right, Spirit. What's this Queen of Pentacles? Five of Wands in reverse. So you beat out the competition, gang, or you've proven yourself to be grounded in situations where you could have come undone here, and you haven't. You stayed solid. If you want somebody loyal, the Queen of Pentacles is that, you know, in the upright position here. If this is a lover, this is someone who has already anticipated your needs. Like, before you can even say what you want or need, they already handing it to you. They've already got it covered. If this is a friend, this is someone that's like solid, you know, you can get sound advice from them, or just they're always going to be in your corner, you know. This is a good person here. This could be you, or this could be someone in your life, but I feel like it's you tonight. And I just kind of feel like you've beat out the competition, or you've really been grounded in spaces where you wasn't supposed to be grounded in, you know. You could have been in an environment, or you could have been around people who were trying to trigger you purposely. And with the Queen of Pentacles, you just stayed solid. You know, you kept your composure a lot. I also see that you've chosen not to be in competition with anyone. Like, that's not your motive. If you're doing something, you're doing it because you believe in it. It's part of you. It's important. Like, whatever you're doing, it's not because you want to compete with others. It's important to you. It's something that maybe keeps you grounded. But you're not in any type of petty competitive energy right now. I feel like you just want peace. You just want to be surrounded by nice things and good people, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that. Show me this, please. And your money is going to grow because there's some type of obstacle here. Five of Wands in reverse that has been removed. I clarify the Five of Wands in reverse. I get this King of Swords in reverse. This came up for you guys. I think it was on Sunday's reading. What's today? Wednesday? Did we read Sunday? Or did we read Monday? I don't know. I think we read Sunday. But, yeah. There was somebody who was, you know, lying on you and trying to make you come undone. So this could have been someone that could say things that they know is untrue. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. This could be someone who was saying things about you that they knew were untrue, but they were only saying it to see if you would, like, get into a fight with them, get into like a public argument with them, or lose your cool. Okay? This is what was happening for some of you. Show me this, please. Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, and you were very disinterested in that. Surprisingly to this person. So somebody could have said a lot of untrue things to you and you didn't even go off. You didn't even go off. It was like, you was like, man, with the Four of Cups in reverse, you mean like, fuck that and fuck them. Because you already knew the truth. Seven of Swords in reverse. And you know what Spirit is saying? That's what kept you out of some drama. Five of Wands in reverse. You knowing the truth and not having to address the lies. Because you know what I'm hearing somebody would do with the King of Swords in reverse, Seven of Swords? If you were to go off about it, somebody would be like, oh, they only mad because they know it's the truth. But even though you're not, Four of Cups in reverse, this same energy is like, oh, the only reason they not saying nothing is because they know the truth. So it's like you wouldn't have been able to win for losing with this energy. But if we see the high priestess come out, we know something. But I just feel like you could have kept some things to yourself. But it doesn't matter. Because you could be like, well, why are they? It doesn't matter. No matter what you would have said or how you would have replied or whatever, responded to said energy, they was already going to have a problem with it. You say something, oh, that's not true. Oh, they only saying it's not true because it's true. You hold your peace. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, they only being quiet because they know it's true. So this, you can't win for losing with this type of energy. So don't even engage. You know what I'm saying? Don't even fucking engage them. Because sometimes what happens here is people already have their mind made up that they don't fuck with you. Or they got some animosity or something. 5 of Wands in reverse here. So it doesn't matter what you say. Your silence is peace, is golden. Let them figure that shit out. Let them figure your silence out. You know what I mean? But you're looking solid here. Bottom of the deck is the Empress in the upright position. And bottom of the other deck is the Queen of Cups. So you got the Queen of Cups twice tonight. Yeah, just hold your peace. Hold your peace. Like, say what needs to be said. If it's like something important with that's gonna fuck with your money. Thank you for the super chat, Lily Cat. Oh my God. Gang. Oh my God. Dude. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. You guys. Dang, gang. It's the best birthday ever. I was thinking, y'all probably was thinking I wasn't going to come online tonight. And I was like, I'm about to surprise them. I was going to come on earlier, but I was cooking. Okay, so I made macaroni and cheese from scratch. I just kind of like sauteed some kale, peppers, and onions with a little broth in it on the stove. And then I made some dressing. I made some yams. So I was trying to come on like super early, but shit, the kitchen had other plans. So I got here as soon as I could, gang. I wanted some lemonade, but I forgot to get the ingredients or whatever. So I'm just gonna be drinking ice water with lemon in it. But yeah, oh, today's been beautiful. I appreciate you guys so much. Oh my God, gang. I'm trying to do the reading and you guys keep spoiling me. Hold on, let me get my zigzags. All right, I'm back. I couldn't find them. I'm gonna just use my chalice. Okay. had bought a new pack, but Lord knows. Okay, so what were we talking about? Okay, thank you. Yeah, you don't really care. I just feel like you chilling. I feel like you in this space, like, you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But definitely here, you're coming out of this space of conflict or confrontation, rather. There's a very competitive energy around you as well. So you could work in a competitive field that's not even supposed to be fucking competitive here. Yeah. You with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups and the Empress, you could be in a field that's not even supposed to be competitive. It's supposed to be like for the greater good of others or some shit like that. So you probably can't grasp why someone is bringing such competitive or hostile energy to a space that's supposed to be like nurturing with the Empress, the Queen of Cups. That's a very nurturing, caring energy. So, I don't know. All right. What do we have, please? Like, everybody's supposed to feel good, you know? And this could also, too, be frustrating. Bottom of the deck here is the Page of Cups. So either you work with children or you work with people who are vulnerable. Page of Cups. So it doesn't need to be that. It's supposed to be about this Page of Cups. This innocence, this softness, this vulnerability. So you could be in a space where vulnerability is supposed to be shared or empathy or something like that. And somebody's making it competitive. And it's not supposed to be that. Oh, okay. Okay, HP3 Soul Marine. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Because one thing Spirit was telling me the other day, it's so crazy how these line up. I was looking at an elder, right? Because I follow this elderly lady, older lady. She's in her 70s. I follow her on TikTok because she be doing like recipes and stuff on live. And like she be doing like cakes and pies and old school shit. You know, you wanna see those things sometimes. But anyway, everybody was like, on the live, everybody was just like giving her gifts and giving her love and stuff. And I was thinking like, dang, she has like such a childlike energy. It's like we come in as children and we like low key leave as children. You know what I mean? Oh, they hella weird. Mm-hmm. Seniors low key be like children. Hey, the Wicked Wonder, where you been? How's the baby? Okay, let's see here, gang. And it says a lot about how you treat people when they're vulnerable. It says a lot about your character. You guys got the Major Arcana, the Chariot here. So some of you guys are going to be getting a new car, or you're shopping for cars. You're looking. There's going to be one that stands out to you, the Sun here, with the Chariot. Now, if this isn't a vehicle, thank you. Oh my God, I love Chucky babies, their little cheeks. Thank you, Divine Goddess 888 for the super chat. You guys are so. I hope all of this comes back to you guys tenfold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold. Peace and prosperity be over your life. I appreciate you guys so much for pouring into me. You don't know how much it means to me. Thank you for the super chat, Patty Cakes. Oh my God, I love you guys. Thank you. I am like overwhelmed. Like, oh, thank you guys so much. I love you guys too, Sunflower. Oh my goodness. Y'all already know how much this means to me. Y'all already know. I'm very candid with you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Good grief. Spirit, what's the chariot in the sun? The Queen of Pentacles again, gang. Wow. Second time back to back. Yeah. All you care about right now is being grounded, having your needs met. Your needs are going to be met, honey. You got the major arcana, the chariot, and the sun. Spirit is moving something fast towards you. Something so fast, gang. Oh, hi, baby. My baby sleep for a minute. As soon as I get to talk about it, it'll get up and start acting crazy again. But you're gonna find yourself being grounded in this new change. We haven't saw, girl, you know, Tanaya, you already know we've been fighting to keep this family strong. Trolls and all. People coming and leaving. We've been fighting. We've been in the trenches. But I trust that everybody here is on the level, you know? Yeah, we got a cool group here. You know? She's 2 months old, Sunflower. Oh, you got the new baby. Yay. I think that came up in your personal reading a while back. Thank you, Osana. Hey, all eyes. Look at the game. Everybody's here. Oh, gosh. Yes, indeed, all eyes. Yes, indeed. Dang, I lost track of what I was thinking. Oh, thank you, Spirit. So Spirit is moving something fast towards you. Bottom of the deck here is the Four of Wands in the upright position. So this has something to do with your stability, okay? So you could have sent out an SOS, right? I'm seeing that. I'm seeing somebody sending out an SOS like, Spirit, if I ever needed you, I need you right fucking now. Like if I like you telling Spirit like, yo, if I ever needed you, now is the time. Confirmation, major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune, and Spirit is like, I'm here. Period. What the elders you say, give it to God and go to bed. Same thing applies here. But Spirit is already miles ahead of what you already need. Mm-hmm. Well, it's about to be abundant though with the Wheel of Fortune. And if you haven't said that to Spirit, say it. Be like, yo, Spirit, God, ancestors, your spirit team, whatever you resonate with. I'm not here to judge you. You need to call a Hail Mary with the Four of Wands here. You know, this is my Hail Mary card. Call a Hail Mary with the Sun, Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot. It's already on the way. Whatever you need is already on the way. And it comes out as the Wheel of Fortune. So this is something you really need. Bottom of the deck here is the Four of Pentacles. You could have been holding on to everything you had. Now, this could be financially for some of you. You could have been holding on to like every last penny. You could have been penny pinching, like really frugal or something like that. And, you know, something's coming in fast here with the Chariot. This is a gift from Spirit, though. It's going to help you stabilize yourself, stabilize your life. Yeah. What do we have, please? Show me this. This is going to be okay. Everything's going to work out. King of Wands in reverse. New story. Court card energy here. So what does this motherfucker want? Because you doing too good now. Ain't no. The answer is no. And I could cuss real good. So if you need me to write a script for you to cuss, text me, DM me, email me. I'll write a cuss out for y'all. Okay, I'll write a good cuss out. And you just copy and paste it to this King of Wands in reverse. Just copy and paste. Now, what does this King of Wands in reverse want with my collective? What are their intentions? Or what are they doing? What's going on here, please? Emperor in reverse. They want control. Okay? Now, this is somebody here, too. They can use their sexuality to control you. All right? So, if they're good in bed, this is how they're going to dominate you. This is how they're going to take your power from you. Is if they're good in bed. Don't do it. You got the Seven of Pentacles coming out here in the upright position. Don't do it, because this is going to happen like right when you about to reap so much. This is about to be right when you about to step into your harvest. And Nine of Wands here, you've already been through this with this person. So this is somebody that you've already been through some type of power dynamic with. If it's not a relationship, this is someone who's always just trying to like override whoever's in authority of something. But you've seen this before. Nine of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. So you might, we're going to see. But you might have to show this person like who's actually in charge of something. Your life, Spirit says here. Show me this, please. Somebody's very controlling. Very domineering. Show me this. Four of Cups in reverse. And they got like, they don't express no emotions. They kind of cold-hearted too. Now, if this is somebody that called himself being romantically interested in you, I would say pass, gang, with the Four of Cups in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, because it's somebody that's going to like, I don't know, this got like a nasty attitude. King of Cups in the upright. So they're going to start off with you as the King of Cups. All right? Like all romantic and endearing and whatnot. But then they're going to end up mean to you. With the Emperor in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. That's not okay. Because this is an energy of like, oh, you could be vulnerable with me. It's safe to be vulnerable with me. And then when you are vulnerable with them, Nine of Wands here, they switch up real quick. Seven of Cups, not on the deck, on the board, but I'm picking up Seven of Cups. This person is like confusing. It's like you be vulnerable and then they start being like cocky or weird or just like cold and withholding. And it's like, damn, I was vulnerable with you. King of Cups. Show me this. Yeah, bottom of the deck is a Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I don't like this person's energy. Court card energy, though, with the King of Wands. See, bottom of the deck is a King of Wands in the upright. So they start off being like, chivalrous and shit and all the things. But they turn out to be controlling and almost mean-spirited. This is somebody that'll like pick you apart. Like purposely stab at your insecurities. Make you feel bad in a way with the Four of Cups, Nine of Cups in reverse, and then want some type of closeness with you or even intimacy afterwards. It's like, damn, how am I supposed to open up with you now after you said all of this, been like this? That I don't like it. Because it's like you're up and down with this energy here. Show me this, please. King of Pentacles, yeah. You got to stay grounded. There's a lot of kings. 1, 2, 3. King of Swords in reverse. These are all the kings out here. You're going to have to be practical, okay, with this energy. Not emotional. There's something going on with you with just staying grounded, no matter what. You could be someone who embodies like a lot of patience too. You could be very patient with people. King of Pentacles here. And the reason you're very patient is because you're thinking of the outcome, but you need to know that doesn't mean that they're thinking of the outcome. People could be playing on your top because you're so patient. Now, you got a lot of money coming in here. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. You got some, you had the Queen of Pentacles twice, Chariot. You got a lot of abundant energy coming towards you. Eight of Pentacles twice here. So you got to stay grounded and focused. It doesn't matter what anybody else outside of you is doing. Don't give in to that. Don't become like them. Don't allow yourself to be triggered or anything like that. You're going to have to be very sensible too, as well as practical. Like, now, if they cross a certain line, then you're going to have to pop off. But for the most part, you could be like, oh, this is why they act like that. And then just move forward. Because this is going to be like a harvest season for you. There is going to be somebody you can trust in your life, though. Nine of Wands here after Tarot with the King of Pentacles. There's going to be someone you can trust. They're going to be solid, you know. But they don't want any type of control over you or nothing like that. They could kind of just want to help you get through a tough time, or maybe somebody just wants to show up for you with this Nine of Wands here in the after tarot. This could be like, oh, you always was there for me, so I'm there for you, King of Pentacles. And this is something that you need. You just need somebody solid in your corner. I feel like if you had somebody solid in your corner, things will be way different. But you could have went through a season here where you had to cut a lot of people off. So you had to learn, Nine of Wands, how to trust people again. You know? But I feel like there's somebody in your energy that you can trust. Like, no questions, no second guesses, no questions asked. You like, no, like, you know. You know what? With the Nine of Wands too, and the King of Pentacles, you know how to recognize people's positive traits. Like, well, you've been through so much toxic and bullshit with people. It's already second nature. You already know how to identify that. But there's something here with the star twice that now you can also recognize when people are real with the King of Pentacles. You know? Because oftentimes we talk about, oh, I know, I can tell when somebody's fake. But I feel like somebody's in this energy where, like, they can tell when somebody's solid, too. And you just like, I'm only fucking with people who solid with me. Because it's one thing to change, but it's another thing to change up on someone. And so you, with the Nine of Wands, you may be able to differentiate that. Like, say somebody just like starts making lifestyle changes, but they still solid with you, whatever connection y'all have. Like it's like somebody's personal changes for you in this energy. It's not going to change how they like be solid with you. You know, because sometimes people be like, oh, they changed, but you made changes for the greater good of yourself. That had nothing to do with them, but they make it about them. This is a different type of energy. This is like somebody that's like, man, no matter how much this person heal and grow, they still been solid with me. So this is a positive here. But also, too, gang, don't ever let nobody tell you, like, oh, you've changed, when the core of you is still there. The core of you is what matters. Okay, let's see here. Confirmation, 10 of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah. If someone was to look at your history with the 10 of Pentacles, it would always be like loyalty. King of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Like your track record, if somebody is looking at your track record, it's like you loyal, you solid. When we look at the Pentacles, we're talking about earthly like energy, so down to earth, grounded, rooted, you know. And this is in the upright, so this is very positive. I clarify this energy here. I get the 9 of Wands in reverse. So these are people you don't feel like you gotta like fight or protect yourself against like that. Like this is an energy where you like, when I'm around them, I don't have to be like on guard, uptight. Or people may feel like that about you too, gang. Like, oh, when I'm around collective, I don't feel like I gotta be in defense mode, or I don't have to like operate through my wounds. So somebody may feel like that about you too, gang. Like, oh, collective is solid. Yeah, confirmation here. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody may also too feel like you don't point out their insecurities or their shortcomings. Like, somebody is so solid that like they could know you've had shortcomings, of course, but they don't talk to you like your shortcomings. Like, somebody's just solid with you through and through. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna agree with everything everybody do all the time. But this is a person who's not always on that, you know? So you might find someone in your life that you can feel safe with like this, or you represent that for someone else. All right. Confirmation. Okay, let's move forward. You guys got the Magician in the upright position with the High Priestess. So some of you guys could be very spiritually gifted. You could be spiritually in tune. Or you may be a very skilled magician, alchemist, spiritualist. You know what I mean? You may not go to magic for everything with the High Priestess energy here, but when you do go to magic for things, it works. But you may be the type of person that just kind of wants to see if the energy is going to balance itself out. Thank you, Ezra. So maybe you do need to do, you might need to go to magic sometimes, because you might be trying to just, you can see the future, right? Or you can have premonitions. So you already know things are going to turn out well, but you can magnify these outcomes with your magic, with the Magician here. So somebody is skilled in both worlds. Like, they're skilled spiritually, like as far as knowledge and shit. And then with the Major Arcana Magician here, you skilled with your hand too. Left or right. You could do both. I don't see anything wrong with this. You're being called to tap into your magic, though. You are. Don't be afraid. Show me this here. Three of Wands, excuse me. 3 of Wands here. Yeah, because what you gonna manifest is gonna come to fruition. Your ships are arriving. Confirmation, major arcana, the strength. So we got 4 major arcana here. Yeah. Some of you guys are powerful manifestors. And with the high priestess, you can pick up the rhythm of things very well. And I'm not talking about like just people or nothing like that. Like say you go into FedEx. I don't know why it says FedEx. But maybe you walk into FedEx, and from the moment you walk in to the moment you get to the counter, you already can tell the operation of shit. Thank you, Savon. You can tell the operations of things. You can see who's in charge. You know, like you could just read a room. Okay. Somebody's intuition is very sharp here. So you may be being called to bring your intuition into your magic. You know when to leap. You know what to do. When to make certain moves. You can pick up on the planetary alignments before they even shift. You know what I mean? Yep. HP3. Yep, you can. All right. Okay, let's move forward. Okay. What do we have for the collective, please? Three of Wands in reverse. Stay away from people who don't have any expectations of themselves. This is not a time for you to be mingling energies with people who are hopeless. Okay, with the Three of Wands in reverse, because you're showing up here, strength, Three of Wands in the upright. All right, but this is in reverse, so you need to be mindful of people who don't got shit to look forward to. I don't care if it's a fucking hot bath, like, yeah. Stay away from people who don't have anything to look forward to, like who can't find anything in their life that they look forward to doing, because they're gonna lack momentum, and they might end up wanting you to be like hopeless too. They may want you to like not expect anything of yourself because they don't. Two of Cups, Three of Wands in reverse. Somebody may be in a long distance connection or a long distance relationship or something like that. Now, if this isn't physical distance, this is emotional distance. Yeah, Nine of Cups in reverse here. Somebody is in it's dead end though. Because if this person wanted to bridge the gap, they could. All right, now this is for someone specific. It's hold on, let me drink some water. If someone wanted to bridge the gap, they could. Four of Wands, but somebody is keeping someone waiting because they waiting on someone else to act right. Okay, thank you. For Page of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So here's the thing. You could be waiting on someone who gave you some type of false hope here with the Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like it's this person's fault, but I feel like you need to be more discerning. And I'm not coming down on you, but it's like somebody may be having you waiting because they're chasing someone. This is weird because it's like whoever this is, the connection is not really adding up all the time with the Three of Wands in reverse here. So when it's not adding up, they reach out to you in some kind of way. Now, you could be open-armed, but then when that energy that they're really chasing balances itself out, now you're out in the cold. You're in the lurch. So, you know, don't overextend yourself to anyone thinking that that's going to bridge the gap. Don't get yourself caught into this space here where you're doing too much emotional labor and someone is just sitting back feeling like the fucking man of the year, woman of the year, what have you. Because this is someone who's purposefully choosing to like play in your face with the Nine of Cups in reverse. As if to say that their love is the carrot that they're dangling in front of you. And I refuse to allow you to be chasing anyone. Trying to show them your cup. They're not waiting on you. They're waiting. You're too available. So they're not waiting on you. They're chasing after this heated connection that they're in. Show me this, please. And it's fucked up. I see it. Devil in reverse, but you're dodging a bullet here with the devil in reverse. It's fucked up because they, with the Two of Cups, they could have awakened some type of love or vulnerability in you, only to retreat, Nine of Cups in reverse, to something that they're more comfortable with, Four of Wands. Yeah, they went back to something here, Eight of Cups in reverse. But with the devil in reverse, you dodged a bullet. This person may have some toxic character traits that you are not willing to put up with that someone else is. So sometimes you got to let people take your problem off your hands. And that's what it's looking like here. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, that wasn't your person. All right, so, you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing for you. That wasn't your person. So don't keep going back and forth with this person either. You're delaying what's really meant for you. But you're being supplied, Nine of Cups in reverse for this person. But you're not receiving anything from that, Three of Wands in reverse. And you're not here for your love, your vulnerability, your heart to be in revolving door for somebody who can't get their shit themselves together or get their shit together emotionally. We got a lot of cups here. So somebody's an emotional vampire. You hear what I'm saying? Like, they only reach out to people when they think whatever connection they is really over. It's really over. Then they go looking through their little supply files of people who will extend some type of emotional crutch to them so they don't have to feel truly alone. And then while you're there being that emotional crutch, they're working it out on the other end with someone else, Two of Cups, and you're going to be the one left holding the bag. So I don't recommend that, but I mean, you grown, you can do what you want to do. But somebody is intentionally playing in your face here. Nine of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse, Two of Cups. Somebody's like choosing to play in your face because you serve as an emotional crutch. And you probably are the emotional crutch for too many people, even outside of a romance. You may even be an emotional crutch to platonic energies in your life. Oh, I cut you off because all these other people was on this type of time. Or something weird. I don't know. But then people always run back to you, Eight of Cups in reverse, because Two of Cups, you always open-ended. Like, okay, I'll pour a little back into you. Stop doing that. Because these motherfuckers are goofy. They're fucking goofy. That's goofy shit. Come on, we grown as fuck. That's goofy shit. People don't get to drop you when they think they found a better option, or when something that they was chasing finally comes available, or whatever the hang up is, because there's too many cups in reverse out here for me. No, you're not a stand-in, you're not a standby. None of that. All right, let's move forward. Thanks to everybody for liking the video. I appreciate it. Okay. What do we have for the collective, please? The Strength card. Second time tonight. Major Arcana. Okay. So you guys are in this space where you're just standing on business. All right? Yeah. You've got the Strength card here, the Death card, Major Arcana, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. We're going to get back to that. But you got the Nine of Pentacles here, the Strength in the upright, the Death, Major Arcana in the upright. And I just heard, let them wait. You're changing. I'm not talking about on those surface level. We talking about the Death card here, 8th house energy, the house of transformation. You're undergoing deep life changes. You know? You are in this process here where you are re-identifying yourself. You're going to see a lot of, yes, HP3. I'm about to block you because that's exactly what Spirit showed me. That's exactly what Spirit showed me. And remember in that scene, he had that big ass lion on his shoulder on this mink or whatever. Girl, that's exactly what Spirit was showing me. That's crazy that you would put that in there in the comments. I'm telling you, that's crazy. That's exactly what Spirit was showing me. I love it. Yeah. But you are in a major transformation in your life. And I feel like with this Knight of Swords, I'm feeling a different energy. I feel like you ready to go. But I feel like you need to think things through. Okay? Because these are big changes. 6 of Swords. The change, it's gonna be okay. Like everything's gonna come out on the right side, but there's some type of impulsiveness inside of you. All right, that I want you to kind of examine. Okay, because you don't want to be like driving fast in the rain or nothing like that. I feel like, too, somebody wants to catch up to you. Because look at this. The 6 of Swords, his back is turned to the Knight of Swords. Somebody is trying to catch up with you, or they're keeping up with you. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody is keeping up with your journey on their own time. Crazy, right? Somebody is keeping up with your journey. Strength card, 9 of Pentacles, the Death card, Major Arcana. Somebody is keeping up with the changes that you're making. It's wild. Bottom of the deck is the 7 of Wands. This is somebody you don't trust. There's someone that you don't trust that's keeping up with your moves. I'm telling you. Like you don't want them to know your business, basically. So with the 7 of Wands, you may not tell them anything. You may be, you may have boundaries with this person. You may be a bit guarded with this person. You don't tell them everything. They're so invested They're trying to keep up with the Knight of Swords. If you always go to this grocery store at the same time every day, they're gonna be there in the parking lot before you. Like somebody's really trying to keep up with your progress. But you've got some type of protection here with the Seven of Wands, to where they can't keep totally up with it, but somebody is. I'm telling you, they giving it they all to keep up with your connection. I said connection. Maybe if you're in a relationship, somebody's working hard to see into that. I don't know, but somebody really wants to keep up with you. I just heard keep it up with the Joneses. That's an old saying. Like what they be saying? Stop trying to something and keep up with the Joneses. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? They're trying to keep up with the Joneses. Old people used to always say that. And why is it the Joneses? Why isn't it the Smiths? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But it's like somebody is like really trying to keep up with you. They really wish that they could get beyond your barriers. They want to know, like, what's so important about you that you keep boundaries up? This is what somebody want to know. Boundaries are sexy. Okay? Boundaries are sexy. But yeah. Somebody wants to know what's on the other side of your boundaries. They want to know what it's like when you not being structured. They want to know what it's like when you let your hair down. Somebody's wondering what this Knight of Swords like. Do you ever just kind of like be carefree? Somebody want to knock your boundaries down. Bad. Yeah, they want to be on the other side of that wall with you. Ooh, wait a minute. Yeah, somebody want to know what it's like to be in privacy with you. They want to know what it's like to be shielded and protected, like you or by you. Yeah, your boundaries are a cause for concern for some people. But they don't deserve to go beyond your boundaries because they're showing up as the Knight of Swords of all knights. They don't deserve to go beyond your boundaries because they just come in to fuck shit up and leave. That's the intention here. The thrill is just getting beyond your boundaries. The thrill is just getting you to like lower your sword. Or call off your dogs or whatever. Yeah, they don't deserve to be by your boundary, beyond your boundaries. Bottom of the deck here is the Judgment in an upright position. Yeah. It would be your better judgment to not allow this person to go beyond your boundaries. Yeah, they don't have any stability to them. You know, you're moving in the right direction here with the Six of Swords. Some of you guys are single with this Nine of Pentacles. And you might be seeing that some of you might feel like, yo, I'm better off single. Like my money be better. You know, I get shit done better. Some of you guys may feel like that. You know what, too? For some of you guys, somebody has had like a long standing grudge with you because they wanted to get beyond your boundaries and they haven't. Don't let loneliness make you allow this person behind your boundaries because they're going to fuck something up. This is like, hey, Gio. This is like, Oh, I've wanted collective for so long. And this bitch or this motherfucker never let me in. So they want to catch you when you vulnerable, so you let them in. Now, so now that you vulnerable about this, and that, and the other, you let me in. Oh, now I'm about to fuck shit up. Be careful of people who've been wanting to get in beyond your boundaries for so long, and you finally do, thinking, okay, no, yeah, bottom of the deck is the 10% reverse. It's gonna be all bad because now that they don't have to wait anymore, they want to make you suffer for making them wait, and they're irritated by what you're going through that made them wait. 10% reverse. So this is somebody that's not even truly patient in real life. In real life, this person is not calm, patient, easygoing. No, they're not. But they might be able to act like that, but they can't hold it too much longer. Soon as this person gets you alone or gets you in this vulnerable space with them, that's when they're going to show you their true colors. And they're not so compassionate. They're not so chill. I don't fucking know this person's problem. I feel like they kind of like up and down with it too. Like somebody like don't know like what to feel or think or be. I don't know. I don't want to be in that energy though. But yeah, just be mindful of that. Somebody felt like you should have been gave them some. Or you should have been like, you should have been let them in. That's not going to turn out too well. Also, too, with the Knight of Swords here and the Ace of Cups in reverse, be mindful of anybody that's trying to rush you into like some type of whirlwind romance where they are like dominating your emotions, crossing your boundaries subtly. This person may act as though they are of help to you. If you have a tendency to infantilize yourself with people, be mindful of that. Lovers and friends. Somebody gonna take advantage of that. Especially with that Emperor in reverse. And you might think you playing them, but they playing a different game than you playing, honey. What do we have for the collective, please? Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah, fuck it. And I want to tell you something too, with this coming out here. You've been this sacrificial lamb far too long, okay? It's only so many times you can be the bigger person. It's only so many times you can grin and bear some shit, all right? I just heard lay your burdens at the feet of the Father. So some of you guys could be religious, or you could read the Bible a lot and shit like that. Or you may even go to church. I'm not judging. I'm just telling you the energies. But somebody being like this dumping ground is over with the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is other people's shit. And with the Ten of Wands in reverse, you don't have to do that anymore. All right? I clarify the Ten of Wands and I get the Hangman. So you're having an epiphany like, man, I sure have been holding a lot of other people's shit. And you may not even realize it. I remember one time, gang, and I'm just gonna be honest. I remember one time I was stressing over shit that had nothing to do with me. I had to really sit my own self down and be like, girl, that is not your problems. Sometimes you gotta do that. You can't just be taking on everybody's shit. Now, in the major arcana, the Hangman represents the sign of Pisces. That's mutable water. So you could tend to pick up other people's shit, and water holds memory. Water carries, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at your life and see what burdens actually don't belong to you. And what you could be overthinking about And the motherfucker you stressed out about it for, they ain't even thought about it. So you really gonna have to look within and see what unnecessary shit you carrying. Okay? Let me go use the bathroom, gang. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It's raining here tonight, gang. I'm so glad. Okay. And so you finally decided to stop carrying other people's shit or just involving yourself in other people's shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, say you be like, hey, how you doing? Right? And the motherfucker just really tell you how they doing. Like, man, I'm kind of down bad or I'm stressed out or whatever. They may be telling you because they needed to tell you, not because they're asking you for a solution. So not all, like, be mindful of that. You ask somebody how they doing and they just tell you how they doing, they may not even be asking you to solve it. They just glad they was finally to say how they doing. So that's not your cue to step in and be like, oh, let me take on all that shit. You know? Sometimes just listen, you know? So you may be deciding that, like, I don't always have to involve myself in people sorting out their shit. Show me this, please. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Not your problems. A lot of the shit that some of you guys are worried about is not your problem. When you really just like really sit down with yourself and think about the shit that's yours and what's not, you might find that you've been adding unnecessary weight to yourself here. And for some of you, it's solely because you want to help you like to help people. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not knocking you because some of you guys, maybe your love language is acts of service. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that, but it needs to be in moderation with the Ten of Wands in reverse. There's nothing wrong with that. With that being like your love language, acts of service. That's a beautiful thing. And that's why we have to respect all the different love languages. Because somebody whose love language isn't acts of service, they wouldn't do shit. You know? But yeah, you're just gonna be realizing like, damn, that's not even my problem. Or you might even realize too, gang, that you're not struggling with certain things anymore. Like, you may really do some reevaluation here and be like, you know what? I'm not even struggling with that anymore. Like, look at that thing too. Like, damn, I used to struggle with such and such. Thank you, Elizabeth. I used to struggle with this, and that. That's not even my plight anymore. That's not even my struggle anymore. And that could be consoling too with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Like, damn, I don't even have to worry about that. You know? You want to go out or no? You want to go out? Or are you going to get over here and lay down? All right. But yeah, you might find yourself realizing that. Show me this, please. Yeah, because there's some burdens falling away. Ten of Wands in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse. There's some burdens falling away. So I think you really need to kind of like take things day by day and kind of just like break down some of the shit you was going through that you're not dealing with anymore. That's going to inspire you. Self-reflection here, gang. And you know what? I have to say this. Because this shit keep coming out. You got this Lovers with this King of Wands in reverse. You guys may feel jaded or violated, or you may still have some pain and anger you got to let go of from your ex, your last partner, or somebody you thought was supposed to like lead you in the right direction. You could have believed in this person, whatever it was. It's done. It's over, gang. This person wasn't for you. They had no integrity, no loyalty about them. Their character was flawed as fuck. And you fell in love with that. And you have to just accept that so you can move on from it. And it's because with the High Priestess and the Hierophant here, you like, man, well, I'm too intuitive to be going through this shit. I'm too intuitive to be swindled by this type of person. I'm too intuitive to get entangled with this type of person. And that's part of your anger. You gotta let that shit go. Let that shit go. You know? Sometimes it gets the best of us, gang, but you gotta release that shit. You just gotta accept the fact that you were easily charmed by someone. And they were charming, but they weren't honest. They weren't honest. And you gotta accept that somebody made you an option. And that's something that you don't like. You don't like that. You don't like being made an option. You don't like being chosen like that. You don't like for somebody like, oh, I'm choosing between you and so and so. That can hurt your pride. But that's what happened. And then for some of you, somebody could have tried to put you into some type of polyamorous connection here, but they didn't have you gotta be God body status to even think you're gonna be polyamorous or whatever the fuck they call it. This person didn't have that. Because some people do like those relationships. So I'm not knocking it. But what I'm saying is, if you're gonna be the leader in those types of relationships, you have to be honest. You have to be open. You have to be true. You have to be balanced, even with everyone. And this person's not. They weren't with the King of Wands in reverse, the Lovers here. So this is almost like someone telling you that they're polyamorous or whatever, polygamous or whatever the fuck they call it, or they're in an open relationship, but they're really not. See, the King of Wands is never single. The King of Wands in reverse is never single. But they also never honest either. So you'll fuck around and get into a connection with somebody, with this type of person, and you just got to go through the trials and tribulations and realizing they was lying. And I'm here to spare you the time, okay? I'm here to spare you the fucking time, energy, resources, money, love, pussy, whatever. I'm trying to spare you that shit so you don't have to. I'm telling you right now, the King of Wands in reverse with the Lovers, it's not a connection you want to be in. It's not balanced. It's not even. And they don't even have the integrity to run a business that way. Because that when you get into polygamy and all that shit, Tiff, that's a fucking business. Hi, babe. Hey, Tiff. You know what I'm saying? That's like a business. Or maybe that's just a business to me because I'm a Capricorn. Everything is business, bitch. I love you guys. Yeah, but this person, they probably don't even know how to, conduct fucking business or some shit. I don't fucking know, but this is not the connection you have time for, all right? And then you just be there being I love you too, Tiff. You there being an emotional sponge and taking on somebody else's shit. You barely just got out of the woods your damn self. How you gonna heal something? You barely got out. What's up, DFW? You barely got out of the woods your own self. You don't have the capacity here to carry anybody else's shit. All right. All right, let's move forward. That's right, Pamela. God will teach you them lessons. That's why we don't need to keep learning the same shit over and over again. No, thank you. What do we have for the collective, please? Tiff, I miss you, girl. Oh my God. You got the Queen of Swords. You sharp now. You see? That's what I'm saying. You sharper. You sharp now, like you got strong boundaries now. And I feel like you not so much coming from a place of emotion. I feel like you got your head on right. And you just, if you gotta cut somebody off, so be it. But I don't even really feel like you care about cutting nobody off. You just want to make sure motherfuckers don't make you have to use your sword when they come close to you. You just like, look, man, if you come in being genuine, I don't want to have to use this sword. You probably tired of using your sword. You know? So it's like you letting people in low key, but at the same time, it's like, look, don't come in with nothing I need to cut you off for. 10 of Wands in reverse again. With the 3 of Swords in reverse. You like, look, I done took enough losses. I'm not taking no more losses. So if you come in here, 10 of Wands in reverse, and sit your ass down somewhere. Don't come in here with no extracurricular activities and drama, because I don't want to use my sword, but I will if need be. So you are not playing with people right now. Anybody that thinks they're going to be a fucking goofy with you or bring any type of dysfunction into your life, you're not dealing with it. You've dealt with enough. 10 of Wands in reverse. You've released shit. Other people's shit like I just told you. You've been mending your heart. You've been getting yourself back together. And you're doing good for yourself mentally. So You're just not inviting anyone in who can't add to that. You don't need no extra stress. You hard on yourself enough, so you really don't need nobody coming in calling themselves being hard on you or picking you apart or being all in that weird energy. Like, no. Just come in and enjoy this healed version of me, motherfucker. That's how you coming. You in your calm space at this point. For my ladies, you in your soft girl era. For my fellas, you in a relaxed state of mind era where you don't need no extra stress. And so it is what it is. People who need to come in your life being an asset, okay? An asset, not a liability. You don't need constructive criticism right now. Okay? Show me this. Just come in, sit the fuck down. See, 3 of Swords in reverse. Exactly. No. The answer is no. You will not self-sacrifice to make nothing work. You will not sacrifice your boundaries, your integrity, the things you learn, the lessons you've learned, the experiences you've had. You will not allow anyone to discount these things. All right? You're not taking no more losses, gang. And I told y'all ass on Twitter the other day. Now, we are in the dead of things, right? We're in the void. Do your cleanses, do your fucking blockbusters, do your protection work, do your return to senders, all the things right now. We got a good 3 months to get shit cleared out. Because this next season that comes in, it's not the season to repeat shit, to repeat losses. Fuck that. You know? That's right. Move forward with God, Pamela. All right, let's see what we have for the collective, please. Ten of Cups in reverse. And unfortunately, some of your family ain't coming into this new cycle with you. And I'm not talking about your immediate family. I'm talking about the people that black sheep you, estranged you, all those things. It is what it is. You know? There's some people that you love and that you care about that aren't going to be able to go with you into this new cycle. And you know that. But you're also in this, with the Three of Swords in reverse twice, you're in acceptance of that. You accept that. Like, okay. As soon as I said that, you know who I'm talking about. It don't have to be your whole family. It could just be people that you consider family or family who has not been honoring your boundaries. Sometimes family will overstep your boundaries in the name of them being family, and that's not okay. I'm not telling you to cut your family off. I'm just saying, I respect that you don't want that happening. Like, yo, respect my boundaries. Just because we family don't mean, you know. All right, let's see, gang. See, Judgment. Major arcana here. Yeah, you calling Judgment. You already know what you need to do for this next cycle. And then for some of you, you don't have anybody to cut off. Spirit has already removed a lot of obstacles from you. Even obstacles that came in the form of people. They don't really have any tangible access to you. You know. But things are changing, you know. Moves being made. You're calling judgment in your life. You're clearing shit up. This is the time. So when the new year starts, you don't have to keep dealing with the same shit no more. Just dump it all into this void, okay, that we're in. And there's so many portals and shifts and dimensions and all the things, you know. But there's going to be some decisions that are going to be going in your favor. And there's just some people that you cannot allow to be involved just because they hold a place in your heart. You got to love them from a distance. Good news about money coming in for some of you guys. You've got the Page of Pentacles here in the upright position. Four of Swords in reverse with the Five of Cups in reverse. So somebody go get some type of money call. That's going to wake your ass up. Wait, hold up. Woke up to the what? To the money. That's what you waking up to with the Four of Swords in reverse. You didn't rest it long enough. For some of y'all, don't nothing get you about that bed but that coin. So some of you guys are really about your money. You're going to be working on something here with the Page of Pentacles to where you be able to not have to stress so much about money. Making your money work for you is going to be your responsibility, your mission, your goal. You know? Spirit is going to help you clear out a lot of obstacles. If you're going to do anything to assist Spirit in that, less worry, less stress. Lock in. Okay, gang? Lock in. Yeah. Yeah, lock in. All right, let's see, gang. It's been the best birthday ever. This is the best solar return, gang. I love you guys again. Y'all already know I gotta shout y'all out again. I love you guys so much. I appreciate everybody who gifted me, donated to my Snapchat. Snapchat, bitch. I don't even gotta donate to Snapchat. Look, I'm faded. All right, but I'm here. I meant to say, donated in the chat, super chat, not Snapchat. And donated to my Cash App or my fucking PayPal, whatever, gang. Look, I'm trying. Trying, gang. All right, let's see here. Thank you, HP3. Not me saying Snapchat. Gang. Oh, Lord. You guys got great fortune here. Coming out in the Kipper. 26 breaking down to the 8. Thank you, Gio. So that's what's on your mind. You guys have pretty much mastered how to turn an unfortunate situation into a fortunate one. But I feel like you want like everlasting abundance. You want the rivers of abundance to keep flowing to you and through you effortlessly. Hey, I respect it. Occupation. Some of you guys may not be, you may feel like occupation 34 breaking down to the 7. You may feel like the line of work you're in is good for the moment, but you may be kind of feeling like trapped there with the imprisonment card. Like, damn, is it going to be this way forever? Is this going to have longevity? Yeah. Bad health in reverse. I feel like the sooner you leave this environment, the sooner you'll start to feel better. You could be in an environment that's like, thank you for the super chat, Gio. Oh my God, gang. Oh my goodness. Y'all is just, gang. Thank you guys so freaking much. I don't even know what to say anymore. I've been stopping all night. Guys, Gio and Chino been showing out. No? All of you guys are so amazing. I don't even know what to say, gang. Like, my cheeks hurt. My cheeks hurt from smiling so hard. Like, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Spirit will return this to you 10 times, 100 times fold. Ashe. I'm forever grateful, and I love you guys too. Thank you, Gio. I know y'all love me, but y'all be showing out for my birthday every year. Y'all be showing out, and I don't know. I can't stop cheesing. I'm so thankful. Good grief, gang. Bad health in reverse. Soon as you find a better position in the workplace, you're gonna start to feel better. Some of you guys could be in an occupation that just really it's a lot of wear and tear on you. You know, but I feel like I'm gonna keep smiling, Gio. Thank you. I feel like it's a wear and tear on your mental health more than physical, but sometimes when your mental health is being compromised, it can affect your physical health too. So if you know you're in a work environment or an environment that just kind of like pulls more on your energy, you're gonna have to take a step back, because you got to get yourself together, you know. Yeah. Bottom of the deck here is false person in reverse. So with the occupation energy, you're gonna find out who was the mole, or who was the what they call that shit, who was the double agent. You guys were affected by a double agent. Someone playing like they was on your team, but they was really playing for the higher ups, just trying to set you up for failure. But you got removed from that, so you probably feeling better. You about to be feeling better. Some type of abundance that's going to be coming into you. Let's see here. Spirit, show us this false person, please. Message in reverse. See? Somebody was, whatever you told this false person, they was running and telling it, but they was misconstruing it. Yeah, somebody was playing telephone. They was fucking up the messages on purpose. Almost said on person. High honor in reverse too. Yeah, this was somebody who was disloyal. Somebody purposely tried to run you up out of somewhere. Somebody was afraid at how high you could climb in a certain I almost said social ladder, but so that could be for some of you, but within a company here. So you could have been talking to someone, venting to them a lot about some shit. Whole time they was running back, telling that to someone else. Yeah, house in reverse. That yeah, they wasn't stable. They wasn't solid. Community in reverse. It was someone that you thought was like tribe, community, or cool. You was cool. You thought y'all was cool, but y'all wasn't. They was fake the whole time. It was fake the whole time, gang. But that's okay. Well, let me show you why. You got the child in the upright position here. 18 breaking down to the 9. You still kept your childlike spirit, which helped you get through that phase. Now you have the pathway card here in the upright position. Number 35 breaking down to the 8. Abundance will be yours. 27 unexpected income. Yeah. Something about you keeping your childlike spirit, even throughout trials and tribulations, people backstabbing you. It's like with the child, I clarify the child to get the mature woman. So some of you guys know how to take care of business. You know how to be responsible, be that adult, but you still honor your inner child. That's what paving the way for you here with the pathway. That's what's keeping certain gates open for you here. And with the unexpected income, you're going to see abundance in ways you didn't even think of, because you kept this youthful spirit about you, even when maybe you had to take a detour. There was a fork in the road. You come to a crossroad and you had to choose. Some of you guys too, with the unexpected income, you gave to people who didn't even ask. Like, say you saw like a homeless person or a houseless person. They didn't even ask you for nothing, but you just gave it to them. This is like you going, like, say you on a road and you come up near a gas station and you see somebody like with a sign saying like, we'll work for food or something in your path. They didn't even ask you. You could have saw them asking others. You go to get gas, then you ask for cash back or some shit like that. And when you get to that corner of that road, you give that person money. They didn't even ask for it. It's something happening like that. You could be on the receiving end of that, but I feel like this is something you've given to someone. With the child card, there's a certain type of empathy you have inside of you that makes you like honor other people's empathy or honor other people's inner child. When you see people, I feel like you just see that. You may see people's inner child all the time, and that may be the way you choose to like operate with people. But it's like, yeah, you got this inner child glow about you, but you're still this mature person here. You know what I mean? And you know when and when not to be in that energy. But some of you guys do have some unexpected income coming in. And it's so beautiful to me, the way Spirit is showing me in my mind's eye. It's just beautiful. Because you're going to choose a certain path, and it's going to open up to unexpected blessings for you. But then, those unexpected blessings is what's going to help you get this new pathway. So you're not even going to know which end it's coming from. That's what he said. Crack myself up. But yeah. Oh shit, sorry nephew. Go back to sleep. Oh shit. This is how I know y'all love me, because y'all be laughing at my little corny dad jokes. All right, baby. What do you want? You want to go out? Hold on. Y'all nephew tripping. Okay, come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. You want to go out? Okay, come on. What you want to do? Cause you. All right. Yeah, but you know what's that saying, gang? Where they be like, money hand over fingers. Have y'all heard that before? Look at how this these hands are, and this Bitcoin, golden coin dropping through here. Hand over fist? Okay. Something like that, yeah. I feel like that's why you're not going to know which end it's coming from, because money hand over fist. Thanks, gang. Thanks. Yeah, something like that going on for you here. And I feel like it's because you kept some type of purity about you. You kept, and I don't really want to say purity like something that's dirty about you. I don't feel like that. I mean, like this childlike innocence, okay, in your spirit. You know, you ever met somebody, or this could be you, who've been through a lot of trials and tribulations, but they're still like happy. They still like pour love into people. They're not walking around mean spirited and bitter all the time. I feel like this is why somebody's gonna have an unexpected blessing coming in. Yeah. Yeah. Something coming in, gang. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see.
Need better internet? Cox Internet has the fast, reliable speeds you're looking for. Get Cox 300 meg internet with a 2-year plan, price lock guarantee, plus equipment included. Switch today.
Okay, gang, let's see. Excuse me. Let's see, guys. Ouch. All right. Okay, so you guys got air, imagination. Excuse me. So you may have air highly aspected in your chart. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or your north node. Okay? But if not, this is just a time when your imagination is going to take flight. You could be a very creative person. And you might get like this creative nudge at this time. You might start having more daydreams of success, things that you can create. But this is going to be a very I don't know, I feel magical time for you, especially if you're an air sign. But let's see here. Okay, this card says, work with the element of air to still the mind. Meditate daily, start a new project, trust your second sight. Write, paint, or draw. Get outside, hear the wind, take long walks, or skydive. So you might find yourself getting creative when you take walks outside or when you spend time outside. Walks are very good for that because you can kind of just like think of what you want, speak to yourself. Maybe some of you guys do talk to yourself when you take walks. It says trust your second sight. So trust your intuition, your mind's eye here. Write, paint, or draw. You could be very good communicators too. If you are an air sign, and I tell you guys this a lot, or you have air highly aspected in your chart, communications will be good for you. Like online shit. All the air signs are good at that. So start that podcast. But also too, don't excuse me. Don't let your mind get ahead of you too much to where you overthink projects and not start them. You know? Especially if you're a Gemini. Alright, if you're a Gemini, which is ruled by the planet Mercury, which rules communication, you tend to overthink things. You would do really well in communications. Like I said, all air signs would, but especially too if you have like an air Mercury, you will see success in communications, especially where like social media or social outlets are concerned. So definitely start that podcast or start that channel or blog, whatever it is. You'll do really well in terms of communications. All right, let's see. You guys got spirit initiation. So some of you guys on your altar, one of the elements you're missing is air. So you have a altar, you got the fire candle, the water, the goblets of water, the earth could be, whatever your earth energy of choice is. You may need to maybe if you find a feather that speaks to you, that could be your air element. Okay, now for some of you, your air element is for you to be speaking with your spirits, communicating with them. Okay. Yeah. You guys got Witch's Cottage here. Okay. All I need is a couple acres of land and I'll be okay. Maybe that's how you feel. Shit, I agree. I fucking agree. Okay. Hook it up. Hook your girl with a couple acres of land. We all gonna eat. But yeah, with the Witch's Cottage security here, that goes back to that Queen of Pentacles energy we were talking about earlier with that Four of Wands. Some of you guys just want something of your own, something that you own that can't be taken from you. Maybe on the outskirts. Maybe you want to live off grid. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you want a farm. Maybe you want to see. I don't know why Spirit just said Draca Gates. Okay, so that may be significant for somebody, but maybe you want a farm. Maybe you want some land so you can just go build your own home, grow your own food, a few chickens, a couple goats, stuff like that. Maybe you just want your own land. She has a compound with a farm and stuff. Oh, okay. Thank you, HP3. Thank you. Yeah, so maybe that has inspired some of you, Yeah, but I feel like security, safety, something that you don't have to worry about will be taken from you is very important. Okay, let's read this. Oh my God, my battery about to die. Hold on, let me plug my charger up, gang. Because we can't just... Oh God, please don't fall. Oh shit, nigga rig it. Hey, y'all don't get to say nigga rig it. Only I do. Okay. Can y'all hear me? And I just got the signal. Okay. Good. Okay. Okay, let's read this. Okay, Witch's Cottage security. Let others in instead of shutting them out. You are protected, supported, and safe. Trust in the divine outcome. Recognize your strengths and talents. A new home awaits. Wow. Rediscover your likes and dislikes. Don't try too hard to fit in. It says a new home awaits. Some of you guys are going to move. Period, Ezra. Ashe. Ashe. It says a new home awaits. So if some of you guys were wanting your own home, like I'm saying, you're going to have it. But you know what? I was doing some research. Now, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Owning the land your house is on is more security than just owning a home. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But I read that if you own the land your house is on, it's a bit more secure, gang. Yeah, but you got to keep up with the taxes. So that's why you buy land somewhere that's fruitful, not no big city or nothing like that. You know, somewhere where it's greenery and mineral rights and water and shit like that, you know. But maybe some of you guys are going to be looking into that. So, I read that, so I'm just passing it along. But always do your own research, even if I say it. You know what I'm saying? Still do your own research, but I did read that. All right. Right, Ezra. All right, let's move forward, gang. Okay, let's hurry up, guys. All right. What do we have, please? Okay, you guys got Villain coming out here. Number 38, which breaks down to the 11. Master number 11. So what's happening here, gang? You're the villain. And rightfully and proudly so. All right. What they call it? Your villain origin story. You have it. Now, I'm not encouraging you to go out and purposefully be the villain. You know, like, you know, bashing everybody or hurting everybody. But I feel like you have been broken. You see how she got this big ass rock in her hand about to break this seashell? And you see the musical notes coming up out of it? I feel like you have been broken open so many times. And this time that you being broken open, it's time for you to sing your song. which is basically tell your story. It says you can always rewrite the story. So people are going to bash you. They're going to call you the villain. This may be the time where you actually, with the 38 breaking down to the 11, you might actually have to stand up and be like, this is why I'm the villain. And I feel like you can do it calmly. Tell why you the villain. Motherfuckers know, and Spirit is telling me all the reasons you the villain. I'm going to run down some of them. You the villain because you've been abused and you chose not to harm others, and they took advantage of that, and when you finally stood up for yourself, now you the villain. People took advantage of you in spaces where you were kind and already fucking giving, and then they wanted to push the envelope. They want to drain you dry. Now you the villain because you don't have nothing left to give to nobody because you got to give the rest of it to your fucking self. You the villain because you won't play small for anybody anymore. You the villain because you're not tiptoeing around people's insecurities. Oh, well, I know that they couldn't go to Ross, and I went to Ross and told them I'll see them later. It's something small. Like you the villain for stupid shit. People have made you the villain in their story for no fucking reason. And you just are in acceptance of it. Okay, fine. I'm the villain. All right? This card says, now also too, before we get into this, you've accepted people being the villain in your story. You didn't try to rewrite it. You didn't try to repaint the picture. You just accepted, like, this motherfucker moving shady, fine. They want to be a villain in my story, I'm going to let them. You didn't clear shit up. This is also why you the villain. You the villain because you didn't address people who was trying to be the villain in your life. And they wanted you to address them so bad. All right. This card says, a hard truth to swallow. Sometimes our villains win. However, that doesn't mean you should give up or lose all hope. It just means it's time to rewrite the story and keep going. It can be incredibly freeing and empowering to reclaim yourself after a personal tragedy. And you know what I noticed? I shuffle this deck really good. But this card comes out for you guys collective a lot because I honestly in my heart feel like you went through a really tough time. And you see how she's by the ocean? You could have been drowning. And you could have been drowning, basically like suffering in silence. And people took your suffering or you drowning as an offense to them. And you've overcome this. And everybody got a problem with the way you overcame it. But they didn't throw a life jacket down to you. They didn't send out a boat. And what did Spirit say earlier, sending out an SOS? They didn't come in and save you, help you. And they mad at the way that you built yourself back up or you pulled yourself out of this personal tragedy. You know, they don't deserve you. Okay, baby? They don't deserve you. They don't deserve your love. They don't deserve your empathy or your compassion. Because they're selfish. They're emotionally selfish and they're self-centered. Because you was going through a personal tragedy and all they was worrying about was why you wasn't showing up for them. And them so-called cutting you off or freeing you, that really showed you true inner strength. So you're in acceptance of being people's villain. And that's fine. But Spirit just told me they're going to go through something that you went through. And they're going to realize that the way you were maneuvering through it is the same way they are. And they're going to feel stupid as fuck. They're going to have egg on their face. Because, oh, this is a bitch. Or this is a nigga that can be like, oh, it could never be me. And if I was in their shoes, I woulda. And now they're in your shoes and they doing the exact same thing you done. So they're going to have their own humbling moment. And they're gonna realize the way they bashed you and painted you as a villain, they're in that same light now. But it doesn't matter because you're over it. You're done. Okay? So that's why you be mindful of you all. Be mindful of those motherfuckers that always be like, well, if that was me. And then when it is them, they find themselves handling it the same way that you did. All right? You guys got 44, master number 44. That's an angel number. So we're going to get the numerology on that after this. This card says storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. Yeah, baby. And it's raining out here right now. And we've been having 78-degree winters over here. So I don't know, but Spirit is washing things clean. You know? Oh, same there too, sis. Okay. Yeah, Spirit is cleansing everything. Things are dying away right now in preparation for the new year, the new cycle. Let this storm come through and wash through everything you've been going through. And I know a lot of you aren't probably going through a lot, and some of you are, but it's the energy here. Just let Spirit wash away all this shit. You know? And keep your dignity about you. If you notice on this card, she's running through the storm, but she's holding her crown down. So this is somebody that's like, yeah, I'm in the midst of the storm, but I'm not going to let that take me out of my dignity, my royalty, my honoring characteristics. You know what I'm saying? So you could be the type of person that could be going through something tough and still be showing up for people. You could be the type of person that be going through your own storms and still trying to help other people through the storm. You're not one of those people that go through something and then take it out on everybody else. Well, I'm doing bad, so I'm in a bad mood, so I want them to be in a bad mood. That's not you. This card says, just when you thought things were taking a turn for the better, in came a hurricane of hurt. Now you find yourself utterly exhausted from trying to survive it all. Rest assured the clouds are finally starting to part, making room for the much-needed sun. Like the clouds, you should also let go of past or present pain in order to make room for something better. So let this energy wash everything away, you know. And, you know, I'm pretty open-minded here. So I know that we know when the real new year starts. We know. But we also know that things are dying away right now. So let all these old emotions, energies, thought processes die away with it, you know. You can celebrate this right now. You can celebrate this ending. You can celebrate the death to all the things that weren't growing, you know. Like, let's bring in we got to embrace this cycle as well. The way we embrace it is by clearing things out, you know. But you could just be the type of person that helps somebody else fix their crown instead of knocking it off. You know, you've been through something, you may be able to pass that knowledge you gained from that experience down to someone else. That's also you keeping your crown. You know what I mean? All right, let's see, gang. You guys got Sword. Make the change. And she's cutting her hair in this card. And it's the God number 7. Which is the number of completion. So you may be done with a certain personal thing. Because this is personal. She's looking in the mirror at herself. You know, we oftentimes hearing a lot of spiritual jargon about, oh, I'm a mirror. I'm a mirror to everybody. This is someone looking in the mirror at themselves and recognizing the things that they want to change about themselves so they can bring in the new. Okay? So we talked earlier at the top of the reading about self-reflection. So this is on brand here. So this could be a time for self-reflection for you. You could be, you know how they say you clip your ends, your dead ends so your hair will grow. Maybe some of you guys are going in for a trim. Or maybe something like that's going on here. But I feel more metaphysically, you're just cutting off the parts of you that no longer serve you. Some of you guys too are going to start to really love the way you look in the mirror. Could have went through some type of situation there where you were very self-conscious. Maybe you didn't like the extra weight you lost, or maybe you didn't like the extra weight you put on. But there's something that's going to be happening here where you are comfortable with your self-image again because you're making the change. You may feel like, oh, I've never been this big, or I've never been this small, but whatever it is here, you're choosing to change it. You're making the change. And it's a positive change here. It says there's a big life change you've been thinking of making for a while now. This is a sign that you need to trust your instincts and take the leap. Whether you're thinking about cutting your hair or finding a job better suited for you, do the thing and do it with confidence. Yeah. So yeah, you are really thinking about things you want to change. I feel like you're gonna do it. And you're gonna feel glad that you did here. Yeah, evil queen. You deserve sugar, not salt. That could be also another change, a part of the change. Getting from around people who are salty with you while pretending to love you, care for you, support you. You know, somebody could be gaslighting you or trying to at this time, but they're masking it with like sweetness and care. But there's an underlying energy that I'm not too fond of here. It says someone in your life is mistreating you. You keep trying to see the good in them, but they just keep disappointing you again and again. So this is an energy here of like, okay, maybe somebody had a mishap here, and you was like, oh, well, they meant well, or they mean well. You keep telling yourself like, oh, they mean well, they're not this and this and that, but yeah, their intentions aren't pure. It says, truth is, some people don't deserve second chances. As difficult as it may be, this is your sign that you need to cut them loose, unfollow them, and block their number. It's time to move on. Do whatever it takes to find some inner peace, for it's just as precious as gold. So there's somebody that's just lingering in your energy, being spiteful and petty towards you. And you just keep, like, even if they're not asking for it here, you could just keep extending them the benefit of the doubt. You could just keep, like, extending them compassion from a distance. Not even really saying it to them. Because they're coming all across to me as very cold and distant. So even if you were to say something kind to them, they would probably like act like it didn't exist. You might need to just block this person and move past them. Because they're not going to change. And as long as they have access to your energy, they're going to be like evil-eyeing you or, projecting negativity on you. So it's just best that you just let this person go. Because they're not going to let you go. Because they're nosy and they don't want to miss an opportunity to make you feel small. So if this is a friend for you, this is someone who possibly won't celebrate you or say anything kind to you ever. But they're in your energy begrudgingly. Sometimes people won't leave you alone because they want to be inside of your energy and project like guilt, shame, frustration onto you. That's their plight, okay? Not yours. So if you notice someone is in your energy like that, you might just have to block them. Don't wait for them to block you. Don't wait for them to address anything with you. You might have to, take control of the situation because someone is in your energy not for the right reason. It says, do whatever it takes to find inner peace, for it's just as precious as gold. Yeah, somebody just wants you to be uneasy when you think about them. This person is going to like really great lengths as well to be petty to you. Like, they're going out of their way. They feel like it's not out of their way because they're used to being petty. They pride themselves on being like an evil queen. You know, like how those low vibrational bitches always be like, yeah, I'm mean, I'm petty, I'm this, I'm that. But it's unnecessary. This is that. So this is someone you have to cut off, because they're never going to cut you off. But they're going to act like they cut you off but still be in your energy. So you're going to have to make the decision. Yeah, potion. Remember to practice self-love. And that's part of your self-care, your self-love. Is getting people up out of your energy who really want to be evil and mean to you, but they want to be close enough to you to do it. This is like somebody who will feel like, and possibly even say to others, oh, I can't stand collective. Collective is this, collective is that. But they don't even have to be in collective's energy. So someone is making a conscious decision here to be salty towards you when they could just remove themselves out of your energy. But they won't, because there's a passion inside of them that needs to express their disdain for you. But they're a coward. So they're not going to openly say it. They're not going to address the elephant in the room. But they're going to ride that motherfucker. They're going to ride it. Yeah, remember, practice self-love. Yeah. So you might have to block them, block their number if it's just phone, or personal if it's social. You're going to have to block them on social media, remove them as a follower, whatever the fuck you got to do. You got to get this person about your energy. All right. Y'all these loud ass commercials. Oh, we were supposed to get the angel number 44. I forgot. Let's get it real quick. Okay, angel number 44. It says the angels are giving you extra comfort, love, and support right now. Ask them for help with everything and listen to their guidance through your intuition. Yeah. So you had a lot of major arcana tonight, so you could be on the precipice of a huge life-changing decision. Pace yourself. Don't just do something on a whim, you know? Be mindful at this time, because you just might get what you asked for. And don't over-exaggerate anyone's position in your life. Don't over-exaggerate your feelings for anyone. Like, really, or a situation, like, really be grounded and level-headed at this time. Yeah, I said be grounded. You guys got number 42, which breaks down to the 6. Woman holding a coin. Yeah. And that's like the Queen of Pentacles. You guys got to stay grounded at this time. A lot of beautiful energy coming at you really fast here. You've also got the world. The world is your oyster. Get ready to gobble it up is what this card says. But then you also have number 3, blossoming abundance coming out, and yin yang. Keep things balanced. You know, everything in divine balance. The card I'm really being led to for you guys, all of them, of course, but the ones I'm being led to read is the world and blossoming abundance. So let's jump in there. Okay, the world. Oh, excuse me. Expansion, opening up. The man in this picture is looking out over a bay, above which the beautiful sphere of the earth is rotating. This card is reminding you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. The world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. In the modern age of technology, this card could specifically be referring to creating or expanding to a more global network through the internet or social marketing. So if you guys, quick thing, if you guys are in social media or you are trying to grow a brand or you are your brand, you need to be making sure that you're not only marketing yourself, but networking. A lot of the times where people can kind of fall off with this where it says social media here is not responding to people who talk to you. A lot of people start channels and things of that nature, but they don't talk to the people that's talking to them. If you are trying to expand, this card says expansion. It says expansion, opening up. You have to speak to the people. You have to speak to your people, your tribe, the people who resonate with you. You have to speak to them. A lot of the times people don't do that. They don't speak to the people that are speaking to them, and then they wonder why they're not expanding or growing. You can't do that. You have to speak to the people who speak to you, who are your support, who are your tribe, who is your social target market here. So that's for someone specific, but it says the world is your oyster. Get ready to gobble it up. Okay. It says drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you, and now is the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster, so get ready to gobble it up. Affirmations. My life expands into boundless horizons with unlimited powerful energy. A world of possibilities is open to me now. And if you feel like you have social anxiety or you kind of get anxious in that area, you're going to have to work on that, because that could be the one thing here that is kind of stalling you from expanding. And don't worry about the people who aren't talking to you or responding to you here. It's time for you to open up so you can broaden your horizons. Tap in with other people. Look at other avenues to get your message, your energy across, your brand, your business, with your podcast, whatever it is. Spirit is telling you it's time to be broader, so you can reach a broader audience, especially if you're a creative here. Okay, blossoming abundance. Once you start to open up and expand in your own energy, it's going to expand to the outer world. It starts with the inner world and then goes to the outer world. So definitely start looking at different ways you can get your energy out there. Okay. This card says, increasing wealth and value. This card shows a beautiful golden garden in the springtime with coins and new flowers blossoming all around. They hang like the fruit on the tree above. Upright, this card signals a new increase in wealth, possibly in a dramatic and unexpected way. And you had the Kipper unexpected income and great fortune, period. Be aware that you sow the seeds of your own wealth and prosperity, much like a gardener works the ground and begins to see blooming results take hold. This card upright indicates that the universe is blessing you and helping the fruits of your labor to blossom. So smell the flowers and tend to the new growth. Be grateful and enjoy. Affirmation. Abundant wealth blossoms all around me. I see the value in my everyday life. Yeah, I see the value in my everyday life. I see the value in my everyday life. That speaks values, because when you look into your everyday life and you find something to be grateful for, it just makes so much sense, you know. But all right, gang, that was your collective reading energy check-in. I love you guys so much. Shout out again to all my super chatters, HB3, Geo, Chino, Sunflower, Lynn, Lou, Tanaya, fucking, did I say Geo? Soul Marie, Lily Cat, Divine Desires, Patty Cakes. Make sure I get everybody, gang. I said Geo. I think they right. Okay, gang. Oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed with love and joy. I appreciate everything, you guys. Thanks again for the gifts that I shouted out at the top of the reading. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading with me or purchase anything from my websites. You guys mean the world to me, gang. My social media handles, everything, okay? All right, guys. I love you so much. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and love.